2022 was an absolutely crazy year for crypto. We had the collapse of Luna, we had the collapse of FTX, of Celsius, and right now we are of course in the middle of the collapse of the crypto lender Genesis. But there is one major thing happening on the scenes right now. One major player is actually right now potentially the next in line, and this could have massive ramifications, or it will have massive ramifications if this is actually true. So guys, today I'm going to let you know all of the details you need to look at. I will explain why this big player could absolutely collapse the crypto market moving forward here in 2023. So yes, make sure to stick around for that, guys. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. Let's quickly talk about what's been going on for the markets here. First, you can see that right now Bitcoin still below this resistance level at $17,000. We're still going sideways here for Bitcoin. Traditional markets are in a similar kind of state. We've just been going sideways for a good 2-3 weeks or so. So nothing extraordinary has been happening here. Of course, my bot is well, it's not performing bad, but it needs volatility to bring more profits. And right now, yes, it's creeping up towards 8%. The other day when I showed the progress, it was at 7%. So yeah, it's increasing. I mean, it's making money, definitely, but it's at a bit slower rate than what we should really be doing if we had some more volatility here for Bitcoin. But the bot is still profitable. But yes, I would like some more volatility, and we might have that volatility coming soon, because we do have right now something very interesting going on. So the first thing to pay attention to is that Tron is down a lot today. Tron is down almost 8% during the last 24 hours. You can see that this dropped off a cliff right here. Also, the UOB token is down a lot as well. You can see that the UOB token is, if you look at the last couple of days here, you can see the UOB token since yesterday basically has also dropped significantly. So why is this the case? The Huobi token, if you don't know, is the exchange token for Huobi, which is a Chinese exchange. This exchange was acquired by Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, just a couple of months ago. Justin Sun is a major crypto OG, one of the wealthiest individuals in the crypto space. So he owns Huobi, he acquired that exchange. He also owns I think Poloniex, which is also an altcoin exchange. It used to be one of the most popular exchanges back in the day. But right now we are seeing something very dangerous actually play out, because we have some warning signs here. It started off basically with this, where Justin Sun's UOB actually started to communicate that all UOB employees need to change their salary from fiat currency to USDT and USDC. So he was not able to basically pay the employees in fiat anymore. So this was just a couple of days ago. And since then, this sparked a lot of protests from the employees who do not want to necessarily receive it in crypto, because they need to pay their bills and they might not be able to pay all their bills in crypto. So this was the case. This is how it started here recently. Also, what we saw is that we've seen insane amounts of outflows from UOB. So people, yes, some people deposited on the 15th here. There was a lot of deposits to UOB. But since then, we've seen massive amounts of withdrawals here. And especially during the last 24 hours, you have this massive withdrawal. So a lot of net withdrawals here from UOB. It's $75 million worth of stablecoins, or crypto in general, was withdrawn from UOB during the last 24 hours alone. So the question is UOB, is Justin Sun actually in trouble? And why does this matter? Before I talk about this, guys, just understand, just like I said, Justin Sun is himself one of the most influential people in crypto. Like he has so much crypto, at least he's supposed to have so much crypto, that he could himself, basically, if he sold all of his crypto, it would lead into a massive crash in the crypto space. So he is supposed to have a lot of funds. But not only that, he is of course the founder of Tron, which is one of the bigger crypto projects in crypto. And he is also, of course, a guy that has a lot of interests in different crypto companies like UOB, like Poloniex, and all over the space. He has definitely been doing shady stuff in the past. He is probably doing shady stuff right now. But the question is, is he going too far right now? Because just today, Justin Sun withdrew 62 million USDT and 60 million USDC in Justland, which is a project on Tron. In addition, he also exchanged 100 million TRC20 USDT, so these are USDT that are on the Tron network, to ERC20 USDT and USDC, which is on the Ethereum network. So maybe he's using this to deal with the large asset outflows from Yobi. So as people are withdrawn from Yobi, maybe he did this to replenish the reserves from that exchange. And since then, we've seen more and more of these transfers. We're seeing more transfers in USDT from Justin Sun to Binance. So from the on-chain evidence right now, it really seems like he's trying to replenish the reserves because people are withdrawing from Yobi like crazy. Now, let's get into some more details. Now, this is the speculation. This is partly speculation, but also it's backed up with some evidence here. And let me take this from the beginning. But yes, just understand that some of these things are not confirmed yet, but these were the same kind of things you saw before Celsius, same kind of things you saw before FTX and so on. So let's look at this. So what this author says is that Yobi seems to be melting down in real time, possibly along with His Excellency, Justin Sun's fortune. Shut down all intra-employees IMs, maybe fired a bunch of people. Employees are now angry. So people are coming out, employees from Yobi are coming out and saying that yes, something is not right with Yobi, and they are complaining on Twitter. And apparently Justin Sun tried to dissolve the company, which presumably would leave all the employees unemployed. Remember, just yesterday, it was reported that Justin Sun had tried to pay Yobi employees in USDT and USDC and Tether. Here's a Twitter user sharing rumors that there are concerns that this will spread to Tron and its companies from Pulse. So Pulse is basically the Chinese version of LinkedIn. So former employees or current employees from Yobi are starting to voice their concerns on Pulse, which is an equivalent of LinkedIn on the Chinese market. So also, I'll throw out that when the Who Exchange CEO rug pulled, so this was another Chinese exchange, when he rug pulled his employees, he did not pay them for months. And yes, these people also went onto Twitter before that and started dishing out. And also there's this. Remember just yesterday, the Department of Justice moved to seize money, about $90 million, in Silvergate Bank. So this is a crypto bank. Some of that money was actually FTX's, but guess who else is banking at Silvergate? That is actually Yobi. So maybe some of that money has been seized and Yobi is not able to access that, and this is why they have that liquidity crisis right now at Yobi. Another important detail is that Yobi has been selling Bonk and Pi lately, which to be honest seem like total scams. So these seem like Ponzi schemes, but they were listed on Yobi. The problem is that one of the devs from Pi pointed out that Pi isn't even minted yet, so there are no Pi tokens. So what was Justin Sun and Yobi actually selling on the Yobi exchange? Was it an IOU? Well, it wasn't the actual Pi token because it doesn't exist. This is from one of the devs of Pi Network. So yeah, that's pretty weird as well. Also, if we look at the actual numbers, it seems like about 3.5% of Yobi's entire reserves was withdrawn during the last 24 hours. And also remember that FTX, their reserves ran out in about 4 days. Now, this is where it gets very speculative because in 2019, Tether was actually launched on Tron, which is Justin Sun's network. So this was the statement. You can see that Tron or Tether was launched on Tether in 2019. Now the speculation here is that fake Tether was being issued to pump different crypto markets and to launder money and so on. But here's one very interesting thing that is actually right here on the blockchain. And that is that if you look at the amount of burned and minted Tether, Tron actually has the most amount of volume compared to Bitcoin, EOS, and Ethereum, which Tether also exists on. So why would you have more Tether minted on Tron, minted and burned for that matter, on Tron than on Ethereum, which is the largest network? And it's been speculated that there's a deep connection between FTX, Justin Sun, and Huobi, because the largest and biggest customer of USDT and the only customer of USDT on Tron was mainly actually FTX themselves. FTX received massive amounts of USDT on the Tron network. So did they actually mint Tether out of thin air, or was it actually backed? Well, it turns out that the USDT was actually backed, but it was backed with an operation FTX and Alameda Research actually did in Hong Kong, where they would take money from people who wanted to buy crypto. They would take it in cash and they would give people Bitcoin, and they would then take that cash, convert it into USDT and buy Bitcoin with it. So this was the whole operation that Alameda Research was doing early days. Remember this article, how FTX used Hong Kong cash for crypto shop to turbocharge its growth. So guys, I will keep you updated on this ongoing situation right now. Make sure to subscribe and activate the bell as we see more stuff happening. I will of course keep you updated. Justin Sun himself has actually come out and of course denied these things, saying that yeah, we just keep building, ignore the FUD and so on. But we will see, guys. I wouldn't keep any funds on Huobi right now. I'm not saying that they are necessarily going to go down. I think that Justin Sun probably himself has enough funds to cover all of the deposits. But why take the risk? Why take the risk? I am not taking that risk. I'm not using Huobi anyway. But yeah, be careful out there. This could be one major event unfolding right in front of our eyes. Also, something else, moving into some more news, we have the former Celsius CEO Mashinsky is being sued by the New York State for defrauding investors. So finally, who could see some justice coming for him. So this is good. Also, crypto lender Genesis, of course, they have massive trouble, which we know, but they are laying off 30% more of its staff to try to potentially make some money here on their business. So yeah, we will see what comes out of that as well. And as always, guys, make sure to take advantage of the massive offer we still have on OKX, 15% lifetime discount and up to $40,000 in bonuses. Make sure to use this link at the top of the description. But that's what I got for you guys. I will keep you updated and I will see you in the next one.